Hey riders, bang bang, here we go again folks. October 13th, Team GRC Sunday short race. Prepare for your weekly Slaughterfest. That's the best way to describe this race. It will be an all-out blitz fest in Dresden, Germany. Watt bombs dropping everywhere. Absolute great turnout today. Last time I looked, let's have a little peek-see here. Maybe I can jump in and out quick. I have the power to do this, so let's just jump out of the ride. Look at this, folks, 97. It just jumped from 86 to 97 right before my eyes. Let's get right back in. So, okay, I'm just going to check my email here on my other one. I want to have my chat up over there. Boom, it's already there. So, folks, you know the YouTube stuff. Subscribe, like, comment, turn the little bell on. People still ask me, hey, I missed your last live stream. How do I see it? Just hit that little bell button. And when you hit that bell button, you're going to get an email. It's going to say, hey, this dude has gone live. That's how you know. So as soon as I went live, within 15, 20 seconds, I get an email notification. Now what I do is I open that up on my secondary laptop just so I can see the chat. That's the only reason I'm in there. So I'm opening it now, just making sure the volume is down. We don't need some kind of weird echo chamber going on in here. So there it is. Yep, there I am, folks. Wow, spectacular, stunning. Okay, so we've had a great week, folks. Yesterday, actually, let's talk about this first. Both Muckers races last week. I think it was the Tuesday and the Thursdays. Over 100 finishers in both race. So much that you're not even listed in the standings. It was only ever designed that 100 people would show up as finishing. Who we got? Chris is back finally. Chris YWG, Chris out of Winnipeg. Hey Chris, saw you got a new bike. Didn't really, I'm sure I could figure out what it was. Looks like a bit of a gravelly bike. So Chris just treated himself. He's been doing some, last minute season ridings. He knows the cold and the snow is right around the corner. And you think it's cold where you live, folks. Just take a little gander at Winnipeg this winter. Just put it in your list of locations on your phone. You can check temperatures and stuff. Yeah, just take it in. Just take it all in. Brutally cold place. I'm not sure how over 1 million people live in that city and deal with it every year. So yeah, this is working exactly what I want. Chris Shears here, Cycling Slapshot, saying let's do it. Darth is here as well. Good morning, Colin. Hey, Darth, how you doing, man? So Darth is an hour behind me, so it's only 7:15 for him, I believe. Lars is in the mix too. Good luck. Thank you. Chad's here too. Hey, Chad, again. So yeah, Muckers had a great event Tuesday, Thursday. Yesterday I did I called it the Inside Cycling World Saturday Long Ride, and I had Chad lead the ride, and there was a key important reason for that, because when I do my YouTubing stuff, which is flipping in and out of the chat to the OBS, back to the app. I'm constantly doing that on the fly. And I probably talk about it too much. Yeah, Darth's giving everyone a good luck, gents. When you say gents, you know it's about to go off. It's like, yeah, bro, let's go. So I asked Chad, 5:48 yesterday morning, I think it was. Hey, Chad, can you lead the ride? Absolutely. I kind of had a feeling Chad would, just because he's offered to lead some cruisy rides for us. Yeah, we went pretty good on that event. Did Cozumel, 78 kilometers. Few life lessons out of that. It's still going to be fast. It's still going to be hard. If you fall behind that lead group, good luck trying to get back on. I know it's not 100% realistic if you're behind, but it's kind of designed not to be. It's for newcomers. It's for people that maybe want to ride a little bit more chill. Yeah. Rocco Nell in the YouTube. Anyways, good day from South Africa. 37 degrees Celsius going into their summer, folks. Spectacular. Just over 1 minute to go. So Chad led the ride. Awesome job, Chad. I hope you do it again in the future. I will find something to do today for next week, next Saturday. It's not always going to be 80K. Sometimes it might be 90. We're going to go longer eventually, but let's build up to them. I might even just pick something. I'm going to say anything over like 60. something in that range. We'll call that a Saturday long ride. That'll be like an hour and a half, something like that. Yeah, so jump in, folks. I had a great time at it. Few lessons learned. Don't take a bathroom break and a nose blow break. So it's mostly what's bothering me when I'm doing those rides. I have to blow my nose so bad. There's so much, and I'm just going to be brutally honest. Maybe you guys go through this. It's liquid coming out of my sinuses, and I can barely breathe through my nose. You could hear me sniffling the whole way. We're getting ready to go here, folks. Less than 20 seconds to go now. Yeah, so rock and temperature in South Africa there. Don't really remember a lot of it. I have such brief memories of South Africa when I was there as a kid. You know what my one memory is? My nanny. I had a nanny who took care of me every day. Here we go, folks. 3, 2, 1. Gadoosh. Here we go. Off to the races, folks. This is going to be an all-out obliteration fest here. Sundays is kind of becoming known now with Team GRC, Sunday short races, obviously. I mean, look at the turnout, folks. Fantastic. So good to see everyone coming back inside. Alex Full back in the mix. Alex has been away for 2 weeks in Switzerland, stuffing his face with chocolates and pastries, croissants, you name it. He's doing it all there, folks. So let's see what Alex has got today. Alex is such a capable rider that I think he'll just make it fine through this. You may lose a lot of your endurance stuff, but your strength in that should still be there. Good thing this is 20K. These are like kind of really good efforts. If I'm about to go like really hard effort, this is about as far as I want to go. Oriole here, she just happens to be on screen. Oriole rode with us yesterday at the Cozumel ride. Good to see her. Check this dude out, Googly. We got Googly Moogly in the mix. We're just going to flip around, folks. Let's get right to the front here. Doolittle. Okay, well, we got Doolittle in the mix, so not really sure what that means. Tice is here. Shunnick. Alan Shan. Yeah, Chris here at the front. Chris is really strong. I chat with him a little bit. I know this guy's strong. Like, he's doing rides outside. Still as of this week. Battling the brutal prairie winds. Chris Dark here too. Chris Dark, super supporter of the channel. Hey, and there are a few members of the YouTube channel. Remember, you don't have to become a member. I just want to point it out. There are some members. I have 4 members now that like what I'm doing enough that they want to just say, here, Colin, here's a little bit more. They hear my sob story every week. And little Michelle's here as well. Rubu told me how to pronounce this. I appreciate that. Per Ronsgaard, Chad Ritchie in the mix. Chad had a nice ride yesterday. At the end, it was getting pretty fast. Chad asked me that too. Yeah, but it was perfect pacing, Chad. Spin Jedi here as well. Paul. Really strong front end group. Doolittle's decked out on the gold Trek Madone bike. Tice here, a lot of lives, a lot of Trek Madones. Let's see the first person on a Baldiso. I'm looking for them now. We may not see all the riders here. They may be just hovering in the background. Stu trying to get on Stu's name. Okay, so primarily Liv and we got a Gen 7 Madone coming up here next. Eddie DN71. That's what Chris is saying. That cycling slapshot. That's me today. Congestion. Yeah. So here's a quick story, folks. Doing that event, Cozumel. It's great. It's flat. It's 79 kilometers. On the TT bikes, we're just flying. Super. Get your best disc wheels on. The boys are flying at the front. I didn't really get started fast. The front group, probably 6 or 7 riders. Kind of got about 100 meter gap, 60, 70 meter gap. But when you're doing 43, 44K an hour, even with the magnet effect, the closer you get, the less magnet you get. And then you're trying to bridge across to dudes that are doing, 44, 45K an hour. You can imagine what an effort that is. I did it one time for sure. So when people are going to say, well, those group rides aren't hard. Okay, well, my heart rate hit 177 actually later in the event. Only because I was just pulling, trying to get back on. It's a long video. Watch it, don't watch it, whatever you want to do. Catch little pieces of it. Really cool too because a lot of the riders, there was riders that came, rode like half it, and then left. So if you're just looking for something to do, a little bit longer. You just don't know what to pick. I find that's a lot of issue people have. Sometimes so much selection, you just don't know what to do. Andy Up is here today. Awesome, Andy. Christoph is here. Christoph Patterson. But yeah, that brings me back to something here. New member of the YouTube channel this week, and I haven't said anything about him yet. His name is, I think it's Lerman Christoph. That's why I triggered on that, your name, Christoph, there. Yeah, just became a member this week. Dude, I don't know who you are. Let me know. Drop me a comment somewhere in the chat. So at least I know who you are on Rouvy. I'm assuming you're on Rouvy. I just don't know who you are right now. But yeah, dude, I love the support. We're keeping it going, folks. Keeping it going. Chris Dark pushing hard at the front. Keeping a close eye on Doolittle here. Dropping down under one of these bridges. Tunnel accesses, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, so Neil's saying here, you know what I noticed today? Already from your video, a lot of these names are getting really familiar. Yeah, I stare at this so long. Ghost Pink's back. Eddie. Stephanie's here. Yes! So glad Stephanie's back. I think this might be the first time I've seen her back on Rouvy right now. So I think Stephanie is West Coast, US, Portland. Beautiful weather there, folks. I think it's Portland. Somewhere on the, in Oregon anyways. And is that where she's from? I don't know. I could be mistaking that. Anyway, their winters, just rainy and gray. Same as Seattle. My mom lives in Victoria. I've spent time in Vancouver in the past. No, rarely snow. Never cold. Just rainy and gloomy all the time. I'm just going to jump back. Oh, Malanoel's here as well. Perfect. So Malanoel was on the Saturday long ride. And again, I will put out something today for the new Saturday long ride coming up next week. Kekapolka was at the Saturday long ride. John's here as well. John Chady. I did mention in that video too, Cozumel. John's got an event on November 10th. Get in it if you can. Here's Alex riding in 20th place, so it goes. Anthony's back, 30th place here. Googly, Moogly. Nobby Styles back. He's been jet setting over in North America for a little while. Purple Bengal here. Granddad Rick. Low level rider here, folks. Chevy. I'm going to call him Chevy. It's probably just Chev 6. German rider TCR Peter. Keeping an eye on the folks at the front. Huge group at the front. 28 riders in that general blob at the front there. Orle, yeah, she did great yesterday at the Saturday long ride. Awesome stuff. So yeah, lessons learned yesterday. So I was congested, but it was like liquid congestion, if you get my drift. Oh, sorry. Stephanie's Canadian, lives in Quebec. Yeah, okay, so I'm probably thinking Nelson because I know they ride together all the time. So that's what I was probably thinking there. Yeah, Stephanie, sorry about that. Fantastic rider though, folks. She is so strong. And yeah, she's fit. So yeah, yesterday I had just like, I got to get this out of me. I also had to go to the bathroom. Started the ride at 8 a.m. Drank 3 big cups of coffee, and it's like, okay, yeah. So I kind of like, I think we were at about kilometer 50. I'd already caught back on. Then I was YouTubing. I got dropped. You know, just dangling 50, 60 meters behind the Chad fast pack up front. Even getting assist, it's, unless you're going to put in a huge sprint. Oh, Penelope's back too. Hey, Penelope. Good to see you. Penelope, are you home from vacation? Yeah, Neil, let's go back and take a look how many on the race. We're not going to be over 100, but I saw a good number registered there. Yeah, so look at this. We got Leonardo 69 sitting in the chute, missed his start time. Clemmy 67 disconnect. Giza team from Poland here. 81 on course at the moment with Bianco right here. Rika Igaz at the back. So Penelope's back from her vacation. Good to have her back. Penelope, you must have went quiet, Wi-Fi-less on your vacation, just disconnecting. I didn't hear from you much. I thought I would have. Gregor's here, Poland. Des Dyer. Des was just saying this morning, doing all the Diablo challenge stuff. Just brutal. Like, that was a really brutal challenge. Walter Marion, Tank Taylor, Rubu here. I know Rubu's riding super chill today, folks. He did an outside 150K Waffle House ride yesterday with some of his buddies. Claire 250, Kim San, Stevie. Yeah, so a little tradition. Here, I'll go back to the front just so we don't miss the racing. Christoph at the front. Yeah, this guy's legit too. Bashak right there. Bashak should be in the mix. Doolittle, not so sure. Chris Dark, super legit. Darth Puncher here's as well. I love it. Shunnick. Yes, this is going to be a hit fest, folks. Chris here as well. Spin Jedi. So many strong riders here in the front. So we got a front group of 14. Andy's doing spectacular here. Doing really good. Get in there, Andy. Andy, send me some messages. Everyone, send me messages. You can send them however you want. I love chatting with people. Jump into the Team GRC Discord. Link at the top of this channel. It's not just Team GRC. It's everyone. It's all Rouvy people. You don't even have to be on Rouvy. I don't care. If you ride a bike, get in there. We're very close to our 200th member. Like, it's imminent. Okay, so... Yeah, so it looks like about 78, what did I say, 78 on the ride, which is really good. Penelope's back. I saw the long group yesterday, but it was too late for me to join. Yeah, Penelope, don't worry. There's another one next week. Yeah, she was up in the Lake District, as you guys call it there, enjoying a nice week away at the Long Barn. Her favorite place to go in that area. Yeah, so back to my Saturday group ride yesterday, which was awesome. That's going to keep going, folks. So just put that in your schedule. Saturday, you do a long group ride. It just depends. Like, it's so hard to decide. Is it a group ride? Do we do it as a race? If there's some long 60K challenge routes, maybe we do it as a race to get it done, but try to help each other. Maybe we can set it up that, I know between Chad, I can think of a few riders here like Nobby Styles, Chris Dark, people that would help me lead it, because I can't really lead it that well. Doing the live stream, and I want to ride too, but maybe we could have like a fast group, a medium group, a slightly more recovery ride group. I'm not going to say slow, because that's not what it is. Some people don't want to just hit it. Look on the right side there, folks, a Lidl store right there. Did you see it? I saw it. I'm always looking, always scanning here. They've got stores everywhere. I've never seen one in real life. I don't think they're in Canada yet, so I think Lidl is the supermarket for Lidl Trek. And they kind of do like, I guess I'm going to say like containerless shopping, bulk shopping. So you show up with your containers, you show up with your empty margarine container that you cleaned out, and you fill it with pasta or dry, and you leave. Yeah, it's going to be every Saturday, Penelope. I like the 8 o'clock start time because it's good for North Americans. That's only 7 a.m. in West Coast, and that would be like 9 a.m. Could be 9 or 10 on the very far East Coast. Did you know that Newfoundland in Canada is a half hour past that? Like, what are you guys thinking? Half hour. Every time in the world is an hour, except that one, they jump by half an hour. Whatever. Newfoundlanders. If you're from Newfoundland, hi. So yeah, 8 o'clock, and that means it's only 3 o'clock UK time, so not too crazy of a time. You can still go out on your Saturday night and do all that kind of fun stuff. Andy up here, jumping back 500 meters. New rider here, Eating Lynn. Stephanie Briggs is in the mix. So again, Stephanie is from the Montreal area. Yeah, lives in Quebec. Perfect. Beautiful part of the world too, folks. If you ever get a chance, go to Montreal and especially go to Quebec City. It's like you're in Europe, in Canada. It's the oldest walled city in North America. So they got some old fortifications there, some big battles back in the day. Alex is in this group too, so Alex is feeling pretty good. He's feeling pretty rammy. John's here, SR71, Truck Stop Johnny, Biker AP. Yeah, so that's the group. We got 14 up front. Bashak taking some little chill sessions on the back here. Good thinking. We bounce back 500 meters, and then we've got a group of what looks like to be... Ooh, it's a big group, folks. Got Strava Addict in there. Per Ronsgaard goes pink. Stephanie's here. Ooh, 11 riders there, and there's only a tiny gap to Eating Lynn. Then we're going to jump back 250 meters to Eddie here. Eddie's doing a bit of a solo ride. I'm not sure if he's trying to bridge up. High speed here, folks. TCR Peter, Roger's back. Roger, hope you enjoyed your pints yesterday. He went on a little bit of a runaway, was planning on the trip, went to the pub at noon, had his... I don't know, curry on chips, whatever it is you guys eat over there. Trust me, I kind of have an idea. My mom used to make that when we first came to Canada. She'd cook chips up in that old natty grease, which I guess is the way you do it. She'd always have a big the big thing of the big deep pot filled with the lard or whatever it was, with the strainer thing in there. Put it on the stove, heat it up, make homemade chips, and then pour some kind of weird curry concoction over top of it. It was actually really good. I'm thinking about making it myself. Maybe not with the fat. I'm not sure if I'm into that. Thomas Lynn here, Granddad Rick. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get to my point. Had to blow my nose really bad yesterday. Also had to do a little tinkle, if we can call it that, on YouTube. So I said, guys, got to jump off. This is group ride, remember? So I'm pretty drenched at this point. We're 55K in, maybe 53K in, something like that. Clicky-clacky to the bathroom. It's on the other side of the house here, the basement. I'm underground in the 10 by 10 cube of agony and sorrow. And, I'm wearing bibs. So you got to take the jersey off to get to your bibs. Bibs are tight. You can't just... And so pulled the jersey off, but it won't slide off my arms. It's kind of got me like in a straitjacket like this behind my back. I'm like, I can't get out of this thing. I'm like, there's no way I can reach around and do anything to get the bibs down. So I got to strip that thing right off, throw it on the floor, do the bibs, do my thing. Quick, 21-second mammal, pee time. Science tip of the day, folks. Then I had to honk on my nose, which normally I would do right here if I was riding by myself. I would just have some paper towel nearby, clear my nose out so I can breathe again. And we're going to jump up, folks. Got back to the ride, started riding. So here's a good tip, folks. And I did notice at first that it kind of had me riding really slow as I was getting up speed, and then all of a sudden I got teleported. Oh, a little 180 turn here, folks. 7 watts per kilo here. People are going to push hard to get back on this little bit of a downhill now. They're trying to race away from each other. We had, what did I say, was it 14 before? 12 or 14? Okay, Andy's just slipping off the back now. Yep, so it was 14. 13 are in that group, and I think people are just hanging on for dear life here, folks. There's a group up front that's they're putting the others into the absolute hurt locker. A lot of suffering going on now. No, so Neil's saying here, wear your bibs over your top, you're indoors, or don't even have the straps up. You're running. Yeah. No, Neil, so I did have my jersey on. Bibs underneath. But I had to get the jersey off to get to the bibs, to take them down, to go. So I was kind of in a straitjacket because when I tried to get my jersey off, I tried to pull it off. It kept getting stuck here. It was just suction to my arm. So I did all that. When I got back, started riding, I got teleported. So if you get teleported, you don't get coins for the ride. So I think Cozumel was 888 coins, which everyone would have gotten. And unless you got teleported like I did. So this is just a reminder on your group rides. At the end of the ride, I got plus 150 gold coins. That's all I got for it. I never got any credit for doing the ride. And at the end, there was a 500-meter difference between me and someone else in the Discord who got the 888 plus got, I think, a couple of bonuses, like 450 gold coins, probably for doing something in the route, like themselves leveling up. Chris Dark, you're hanging at the front, keeping an eye on everyone. Stu's up there as well. Great to see these riders. Chris back to the front. So I only got the 150 for like doing the ride as a group, I would guess. I don't really know how all the bonuses work. But yeah, I never got the 888. And, am I heartbroken? Not really, but I do want the coins. I was just so happy that the ride went off well. So let's say I was doing that in a group of like 3 people on a group ride, not really a huge group ride. I thought yesterday's really was. I thought it was a total success, considering I planned it Friday afternoon, and it went off the next day, like 18 hours later. All the support from the community, virtually everyone there I know. So it's really cool for everyone out there to jump into these events, promote them. And remember, folks, numbers brings numbers. Gold looking kit, Neil, thanks for the question. That's you get to wear that when you hit level 80. That was the original Rouvy legend status point. So now you get to wear a gold one. I'm at level 78, so soon I will be on mine. Is Chad Ritchie in his? Chad Ritchie became legend yesterday. Where is Chad? Oh, no, Chad's still decked in his Muckers gear, representing Muckers all the way. So, yeah, at level 80, you get to wear it. So, anyone watching, that's why some people are decked out in gold. Now, there is a Baldiso B1 there. There's a there's a live in the middle of your screen. I think we got some Cervelos. Yeah, far left, Stu's on a Cervelo, I think. Doolittle is on a Trek Madone Gen 8. Another Liv is a very popular bike right now. Very popular bike. So we've got this group now. What did we have before? Are we all still here? We lost another rider out of the front. So we had 14. Looks like little Michelle here has been dropped out. I'm not even sure where Andy is now. Andy was falling back there. So Andy's in the second group now. Big group though. Andy's in no problems here. Yep, exactly, Neil. He's still repping Muckers. He could be decked out in gold, but he's like, nope. People need to see this jersey. They'll be looking at it as he's sprinting away. Chad has a really nice sprint too. Really nice sprint. So yeah, folks, there will be another Saturday long ride coming up. We've got Muckers events this week. I did miss the Nittier Sprint Bomb yesterday. I kind of forgot about it. I was out yesterday for early Thanksgiving dinner. Most people would do it today, so we have our Thanksgiving, 3-4 weeks before the Americans do. Ours is cooler. Just saying. And whatever, I'm just going to say that. But yeah, we had everything yesterday. I had 3 plates. The plates kind of got smaller every time, but you know what? I love mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes and gravy. So by the third plate, all I was having was first plate was the turkey, the mashed potatoes, the stuffing, the Brussels sprouts. Who doesn't like Brussels sprouts? Except if you're under the age of 18, you hate them. As you get older, you love them. What else we have in there? The sweet potato, all smothered in gravy. There was probably a couple of things I didn't notice. Then I went back again, got some more turkey, more mashed potato, more stuffing, more Brussels sprouts. Probably started thinning it out, smashed with gravy. Went back for the third time. Third time was just a big dollop of mashed potatoes because Cheryl, fantastic. Ooh, Christoph's going to the front here. Got a little bit of a bump, folks. They're just trying to do some more damage to each other. Shunnick's right there, Alan Chan, Doolittle in the mix. Spin Jedi hanging strong today. All out flat racing here, folks. This is going to be an impossible to call sprint for me. This is how they finish. We're going to have 10, 11 riders coming to the finish. No doubt. I knew Chris from Winnipeg would be here. Chris is probably, I would say, the newcomer to these hitters at the front. Everyone else I know really well. Even though Chris has been around, he disappeared for a bit, went back outside. Thanksgiving to us in England. Yeah, it's just for me, it's just a time to stuff our faces. It's a really big deal in the States. They take a 4-day weekend out of it. Watch a lot of football. You know what? I think to myself every year, it's why is it such a big deal in the States? I don't get it. And why is ours on a different date? It's just like a family dinner. It's generally turkey. Some people do ham. Some people do both. So last night, check this out. We had turkey. They actually cooked a small chicken up. They did ham. And a big thing here to do as well is cabbage rolls. That's a huge thing here. And Cheryl makes some fantastic homemade cabbage rolls. What's a cabbage roll? If you don't know, it's kind of like cabbage on the outside, like cabbage leaves. And then it's stuffed with a rice, ground beef, seasoned concoction covered in some type of tomato sauce. Really, really good. So that was the last part of my meal. So plate 3, mashed potatoes, stuffing, a couple of small cabbage rolls, smashed with gravy again. Needless to say, when the dessert got broken out, the pumpkin pie, the butter tarts, essential part of any quality Thanksgiving. Cheryl also made, she called it a do-it-yourself Black Forest cake. The cake, and you put your own cream and stuff on and do your sauces. And then also some kind of other cake with sprinkles on it. I don't even know. I couldn't eat any of it. I was like, no. I wanted to, but I'm like, if I do, yeah, I'm going to be sick. Yeah, so Thanksgiving dinner here is great. And I hate having them on the day of, which is Monday for us. So Monday's a holiday here in Canada. Because it kind of feels like, oh, I'm going home. I'm just like, oh. It's kind of like your Christmas dinner. Think of that as the same thing. You so look forward to the Christmas dinner. Oh, check this out. Darth Puncher going to the front. Doolittle hitting up there too, folks. Less than a kilometer to go. We got some long-range attacks going off here, folks. Darth Puncher and Doolittle. Shunnick's right there as well. They're all still there, folks. That attack didn't catch anyone sleeping. They were hoping. They're all still there. Come on, Bashak. You're right there, dude. You are right there. Get in it. Bashak sitting smart at the back. 500 meters to go, folks. Can anyone attack again? Who's going to go here? Who is going to go here? Doolittle pushing so strong. Not really sure which equipment he's using right now, so I'm just going to leave that there. We're just going to park that there, compartmentalize it, and go 200 meters to go, folks. Let's smash. Let's just absolutely light it up, folks. Tice just dropped 16 watts per kilo. I can't even see what's going on, folks. Shunnick in first place at the moment. Shunnick just got it. You can see him celebrating, punching his arms in the air in his white jersey. Yes, Shunnick. Get it, dude. So we just had 12 people finish in a swarm of all-out race action. I'm sorry if I can't catch everyone. But yeah, that was fantastic. Oh, dude, it's Neil saying, what's it in the thanks store? I guess we're thanking... Well, people always say that now. That's the new thing now. I think in the old days, like the traditional ways, it was First Nations people sitting down and eating and sharing with, I guess, the colonists at the time. That's how it originally got started. Biker AP, 13th place. Eating Lynn, Strava Attic, Little Michelle, Ghost Pink, Keko Polka, Malanoel, Smash It, Andy Up is there too. And so now it's more, now it's like, what are you thankful for? I'm thankful for my parents. I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful that I'm still alive. I'm thankful for the fact that I have this to keep me busy. This is my Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for the fact that I have a pretty cool little channel going right now, and I have so much support from other awesome people out there, keeping me motivated, keeping me focused. I'm doing a lot of stuff in the background too. I'm trying to do my promo videos. I'm going to be working on my Instagram, which I've noticed has got a lot of views lately. I don't know why. Going to do some stuff on there, some fun stuff. Oh, folks, yeah, I didn't even watch those people finish. I'm sorry. 21st place, Eating Lynn. You got me distracted. So I think we just did a big loop there. Yeah, we're doing a big loop here. That's what happened there. So I'm like, why does that look so film? Okay, that's why. Coming in next, Guy Seelan. I'm pretty sure Guy was at our the Saturday long ride there. 200 meters, 250 to go, folks. John is lighting it up now. Afterburners engaged. Fuel leaking out everywhere. SR71 action. Can he hold off Stephanie Briggs, R. Johansson, and Guy Seelan? John looks like he's got an 8-meter gap over Per Runsgaard. R. Johansson. Good to bounce, folks. I don't want to get caught in the chute. Nobby Styles coming in next for 27th. Darth Puncher in the chat. I'm not sure if that's sweat or tears coming out of his face here in his little emoji. Probably a bit of both. Yeah, that was a crazy finish, folks. Yeah, so that's what Thanksgiving's about. What are you thankful for? Be thankful. Your family, your life, your jobs, your health, all those good things. Purple Bengal next, folks. She's pushing ahead. 300 meters to go, being chased by So It Goes. Googly here. Anthony. Thomas Lynn not far back. Oh, folks, this is going to be just an absolute swarm of people coming in now. So let's just check everyone out. Thomas Lynn here. We got Aurelie right behind him. She's really strong, this lady. Nobby Styles next. Alex, great job, Alex. 34th place after having another 2 weeks off of Gorge Fest in Switzerland. Get that food in your gullet. That's what I called it yesterday. Cameron Lee's 35th place. David 1951's coming next. Yeah, so yeah, Penelope's got some good info here. Canadian one was original about celebrating the harvest, which makes sense because even we drove. Yeah, Darth saying he's cooked. Driving home late last night, wasn't that late, but like I think we left at 8:15. Pitch black, absolutely pitch black already here at nights. And I hate driving at night. There's a stupid owl sitting on the road driving home. A beautiful owl. Like, I mean, if you were kind of creeped out, TCR Peter dropping 9 now, going for 36th place, folks. David reacting at 7 watts a kilo. Great to see. So 36th, 37th. Roger coming in next at 38th. He's flagging slightly. 2 pints. Promise, guys, I'm only having one. Became 8. That's how it goes when you're with the boys. 1 becomes 8 or something like that. Yeah, been there, done that. Guys, we're just going to have one quick one. How many times have you said it? Just one quick one. Trust me. Just tell your wife it's just one quick one. Okay, whatever. Chevy 6 next coming in with Tuna Tornado, Granddad Rick. And look at this, folks. People still sprinting. 7.5, 8 watts per kilo for 39th and 40th placer. And Chevy 6 says, nah, this is mine. I want that 39th. Tuna's reacting, though. Okay, I'm going to bounce back. We're going to get stuck again, folks. Eddie, I think Granddad Rick was in that mix as well. Eddie DN71 coming in. Yeah, I miss those days of, just one quick one. Yeah, that's such a classic line. Just a quick one, dude. Just a quick one. And then you're going home, you're taking a taxi home, and you know someone's mad, they're waiting for you. Yeah, it was work-related. Work-related, honey. It's all work. It was business. 43rd place, Eddie DN7. Those days are long behind me now, folks. Long behind me. So yeah, love Thanksgiving. It's like your Christmas dinner. Rocket coming in next. This rider here, don't know it, never seen before. C. Mariog. Scottish Terrier back. CJF and L. Love it. You know the story to that one? I used to always just say CJF and L. His name is Chris J. Fandel. That's his name. And it's so hard for me to switch over from saying CGF and L, just the way I was pronouncing it. Arluzar coming next, riding solo here. Yeah, so anyways, great Thanksgiving dinner. I didn't have room for dessert, so Cheryl's like, hey Colin, do you want me a piece of pumpkin pie? Send you home with it? Yeah, sounds good, Cheryl. I'm organizing. I'm trying to get everyone back to the car and all that stuff. She gives me this big thing about this big. Tinfoil over top, and I'm like, what the hell is in here? I think it's 4 pieces of pumpkin pie, 3 butter tarts, couple of the Black Forest cake, make your own, and those other things. Probably 4,000 calories right there. So, and I didn't even eat any last night. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did when we got home. And then I just went full Countach on the couch. Me and Joey were just wiped at that point. So anyways, coming home last night, kids are in the back, me and Jojo up front, Addison Avery in the back seats, poor Carson way in the back. I got one of those 7-seater SUVs. Here's Jill's in the mix with Chris Shearer, cycling Slapshot. Seems it's all about what you eat, according to Colin. Yes, it is. It's all about that. Joda Meister going to the front. Sprinting, is just trying to get away from this group here. Chris is reacting, though. He is in the draft. Can he just kick it into overdrive, put it down one more gear, and get past him? Looks like he's slightly gaining, but Joda Meister is holding on for dear life here. I think Joda's going to keep it. Distance it's coming back quick now, folks. Coming back quick in the draft. 51st, 52nd, and 53rd. Cycling Slapshot almost got him. Jill's coming in next. Ooh. Got stuck there, folks. I got stuck. I think I just missed... Okay, it's going to keep happening now. I just missed Eat More Cake. Oh, no, he's not. He's there. But lo and behold, here they are again. The two legends, they are always together. Warthol and Eat More Cake. And again, here they are. Do they know each other? I don't even know that. Eat More Cake. Eat More Cake was at the Saturday Long Ride. So yeah, folks, lock that into your calendar. Saturday Long Ride. We don't have to kill each other. You don't have to always smash everyone to pieces all around you. Save that stuff for Sunday, Team GRC, SSR, Sunday Short Race. That's what it means. Someone asked about that. Sunday Short Race. Lock that in your schedule. Tuesday, Thursday, group rides. Tuesday, Thursday, Killer Muckers races. Friday midday for me, super chill sesh. Just we'll squeeze one of the shorter challenge routes in there. Just chill out. Do a 1.5 watt per kilo ride with us. It makes it a lot easier for me too, so I can actually speak. Oh, I'm here. Joey's telling the dogs that they're being naughty today. Oh, it's the birds. Amari Froner coming in next with Pia Rixie. New names, folks. Nomarik, I think we've seen before. Holzer Hubert. Level 45. We need a new bike. Rosa. Never know how to say this guy's name. DeFerrell. This dude right here, he was at the Saturday Long Ride. I saw his name the whole time. Level 80. I've never seen him since before that point, and now I've seen him 2 days running. Obviously, he's liking these races and events that we're putting on. We've got the infamous User. Everyone knows this rider. User. Ken Law, greetings to Chris Dark from Masters and Ladies Club, Port Elizabeth, South Africa. Okay, so I'm going to guess this story. Chris, I think, spent most of his life in South Africa. Actually, I think he was born there. I think Chris's story is that he's Irish ancestry, born in South Africa, now living in the UK. So, looks like Ken Law here. Ken, let me know if this is true or not. You know Chris Dark from South Africa. I think Chris Dark, so Users finishing up, has been in the UK for a few years, whatever that is, 4 to 7 years. We're going to call it that number. Cloud Splitter, another name. So, Ken, if you can hear us, first off, why are you not riding with us? Because it's summertime there. That's why. You're outside, dude. I know what you're doing. So yeah, we'll pass that message on to Chris. M Rump next. Here's Rubu, super chill. Oh yeah, Rubu here. The story. He did about 75K out. It's tradition for them. Rubu used to race a lot. And then, family, work, career, all that stuff got in the way. Ooh, Kimson. Level 6 from Sweden. I love it. Dollar bills, peeling them off, man. There's your reward. So we got Walter Marion here, Kimson. So every year at the end of the season, their thing was they go out on this big ride, about 150K, just maybe a bit shy of that, and they go to this Waffle House where you can imagine, well, Belgium. I'm not exactly sure where they go to, but waffles with like globs of cream and ice cream on top and all sorts of cool stuff. And then it's the big ride home back. I saw the times both ways, about virtually the same time within a couple minutes. So they went pretty hard, I think. They're not messing around. So it's all the dudes he used to race with. So Rubu's on a bit of a recovery today. So Neil's saying he's waiting for his Friday riding partner, Des Dyer, to finish. Yep, we're going to hang with Des today. I did see, yes, Maddie Dog's back. Maddie, I saw your name registered yesterday. I'm so pumped up. Maddie, we got to get you riding more. I don't see you around enough, dude. Maddie, I know you've told us before. Let me know in the comments later. I don't know if you're watching this or not. Where are you in the States? What are your best times for riding? Let's figure something out. Got Stevie here next, coming in 72nd. That was hard for me to say there, folks. Claire 73rd, Maddie Dog 74th. So I see Maddie like once a month type thing. Hey Chris, I don't know if you saw above, Ken Law just said hi to you. I think from the Masters and Ladies Cycling Club, Port Elizabeth, South Africa. So my guess is that you knew Ken from the past when you lived in South Africa. Yeah, so I just asked Ken, why is he not riding? And then I thought, well, it's summertime in South Africa, or it's getting there. I guess it's only spring right now in South Africa. So yeah, he's in the mix. He's watching your race. Chris, I don't even know what place you finished in, but top 10 for sure. I know that. So Maddie, yeah, drop some comments. Ooh, we just lost Maddie. He's finished. Gregor's coming in next. Polish rider here. Des Dyer, level 87. Just getting better and better. Finishing strong. Great job, Des. Awesome stuff, dude. Thank you for joining us, as usual. Right behind him, we got Tank Taylor, new rider here. Awesome stuff. And Mison. This rider's seeing a lot more of them in this jersey as well. So Tank Taylor, don't know that rider either. Drop some comments, man. In the YouTube, join the Discord. What are you watching? It's Inside Cycling World. Folks, one thing I noticed, I'm just begging, like the video. Take that time. Just click on the little thumbs up button. I just don't really see a lot of likes. I see like 10, 8, 9, something like that. I know some people are like, hey, I need this video to get 100 likes. It just means it's going to get shared to more people. Did you know yesterday we had a dude drop in? Snoopy. His name was slightly longer than that, but Snoopy. Dropped in. He's from California. Watsonville, California. So Snoopy, if you're watching. And he was kind of like, what a weird way to train. Or nerdy. And I was like, yeah, dude, it is nerdy, but it's great. Yes, Shunik. Super photo finish. I know. Couldn't catch it all. Chris is asking if Ken is on Rouvy. Ken, you should get on Rouvy. Ken, if you're not, use my code, Colin, all capitals, 1M, all capitals. Get a free 1 month trial of Rouvy. Get in it. Ride with Chris again. Ride with me. Ken's just saying he enjoys watching my events. Thank you, Ken. I just do the commentary here. It's all the riders that are getting it done. I'm not abandoning Pepe Muad at this point. Level 16 rider. Really new to Rouvy. Getting it done. We're only 3 kilometers to go. Yeah, so that's the thing. If you just hit that little thumb button, YouTube goes, huh, a lot of people like this. Maybe other people would like it. And they start spreading it around. So yeah, this dude dropped in yesterday and he goes, I just stumbled into this. And it's obviously he's looking for cycling videos. And because other people have liked it in the past and the channel's growing, it got shared to him. And I asked him in the video, as I'm riding, like, dude, do you ride a trainer? Are you on Rouvy? All those basic questions I ask people. He says, no, I've never been on a trainer in my life. Hang on, folks. Okay, sorry, folks. Had to mute there for a second. Joey Jojo's in action. We will be finished here soon. So this guy said he's been riding bikes 49 years, has never been on a trainer. I think he said some of his friends are. So I think we kind of got him encouraged to ride. So yeah, the only way people see those is by you guys liking the video. So Neil has a good point here. 13 people watching, not bad. 1 like. That's it, 1 like. So then YouTube goes, people don't like this video. We're not going to share it to other people. It's just the way it works. So, and I hate to be that guy, subscribe, but it helps the channel so much. So Inside Cycling World, subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell, do all that fun stuff. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to jump into the live. I think the live's a lot of fun. Chris is asking how the piglets going on. Piglets are doing good. So the 4 of the original piglets are like fat little dudes like that now. They're totally fine. They've already learned from their mom, I'll be in there feeding them. I'll turn my shoulder, look over. One's wandered off to the corner by itself. The first time it happened, I'm like, oh my, this pig's going to do something weird. Going over there to use the bathroom far away. Pigs are dirty, I guess, but they're also very clean. They just like rolling around in the dirt and digging. But they have a specific little bathroom area. So I watched these little pigs walk over, and you could hear them peeing, going to the bathroom. Then they scurry back and hang out with their friends. Neil says he's not going until it's over 10 likes. Yes, thanks, Neil. Everyone just click the like button. Like. I know everyone else is subscribed. Although I think I said a few days ago, I have 1 tutorial video, and it's doing really well for me. 97, but it kind of makes sense too. It's a tutorial video, so it's people discovering Rouvy. 97% of the people that watched it are not subscribed. So that's good and bad, I guess. It's getting out there to new people. Maybe they're joining Rouvy after that. Approximately 21 seconds, I believe. I don't know. And then second mama, she's got 5 piglets. She only had 5. I did have to help her with the afterbirth stuff. Sometimes it doesn't come out all the way. Really have no idea what I'm doing. Chris Stark would be the man to ask about that because he's got a lot of background in the animal care industry. Second mom's doing really good. Her pigs seem, when they were born, super energetic, but very small. And that might just be because I'm comparing them to the other pigs, obviously. But one was so skinny. So they were only born Thursday afternoon in about a 2-hour period. I fed her. She was standing. 2.5 hours later, she's laying with 5 pigs. Yep, subscribers doing great. Yeah, subscriber numbers are doing really good. It is a lot of work, cross-posting everywhere. 9 likes. Thanks. Ruben says he did the 10th likes. Thank you. Folks, just try to remember to do that every time. Like, I know it's part of the route. It's almost think of it as your routine. Like, just click. Just click. It does help the channel, and I want to just keep this growing and growing. It's a lot of motivation for me, and the more I get out of it, the less I want to go do something stupid with my life. Like, I had a job offer. Well, not really an offer. Hey, Colin, we're just reaching out to see if you're still interested in this position. And I'm like, oh yeah, what is it? Oh, you'd be fantastic at it. Whatever. And then I'm like, it's just going to take away from what I really want to do. It is money. It's not great money. But I know the second I do it, this goes down. So I'm like, hold on, just hold on, weather the storm. I'll get through it, and I'm going to come flying out the other side, folks. So this rider, we're still getting there, folks. 1.54 kilometers to the finish. So I'm just reading here. Yeah, okay, Stu saying he was on the Lib, not the Cervelo. Yeah, Stu, I was probably just seeing another rider beside you. I should have been looking for the gold outfit. Yeah, Neil's saying much easier to watch on PC. Neil's on an off day, folks. He's still tempted to ride, though. He is still tempted. In fact, yesterday when he watched our group ride, he said he was watching it and said, I got to get into something. So he went and did his own ride. But he's on a day off right now. Check it out. In the start shoot, we did have a level 1. Take a look at this. This guy here, Clemmy67, level 1. Brand new to Rouvy. Hopefully he found Rouvy through these videos. Hopefully he used the code. Really hope so. I'm not sure what everyone else has got planned today. I'm trying to get Joey Jojo out for a little drive in the country. Her friends live... Well, her best friend has moved in with her boyfriend, but it's south of Calgary, way out there. It's in a little town called Brant. And I always make fun of her friend because I said, Brant is technically... It's on the list of Alberta villages that are now considered ghost towns. So around here, when certain rail lines got abandoned to maybe a more efficient rail line, there's all these little ghost towns. Like, some of them will have like 2 people left in them. I think there's one way down south in Alberta, and you can find these videos on YouTube as well. And I'm fascinated by them. There's like one old dude who lives in this little town. It's just like 2 or 3 roads, everyone's gone. And back in the day, there would have been thousands of people there. Now, just nothing. So yeah, I think the town she's in is actually a couple hundred people, so it's not that small. But I don't think there's any services whatsoever. Like, not a corner store, nothing. So I thought it might be kind of fun to drive down there today. Check it out. And I'm thinking I might be off the bike today. Saw some good group rides coming up this week. Here's one thing I do want to talk about. I think you say it like this. I wasn't going to talk about it yet. Herzeler. Huerzeler. They're doing a collaboration with Rouvy. Herzeler, I took my time to send them an email yesterday to introduce myself. They're doing group rides, I think, on Mondays and Wednesdays. Majorca routes, guess what, folks? They filmed all the new Majorca routes that we're seeing. And Herzeler, apologize if I'm saying the name wrong. I've asked for a contact with them. I think they've been on Majorca since '86, doing, guess what? Bike rentals, hotel accommodation stuff, guided tours. So they've been there almost 40 years now doing that stuff. They're also, I think they're in Tenerife. I think they're in Greece. I think they're in Thailand. So they're putting on a bit of a group ride. So I thought it might be cool to jump into that, ride with those guys. Maybe they'll get to know me. Maybe I can help promote their stuff. So yeah, apparently they've currently filmed, I think it's 16 brand new Majorca routes. They did it. And I've been told that there's another batch of them coming in February. So we're going to have everything covered on Majorca soon. Ken Law here. Hi, Colin. Yes, Chris was a prime member of the Masters and Ladies Club many years back. Been watching your events and recognize him from the icon pick. Hoping to migrate to Rouvy. Yes, Ken, do it. If you do, use that code, Ken. Whatever you're using right now, use the Colin1M code, and then at least you can overlap in case you decide, ooh, it's not really my thing. I gave it a good shot. 1 week's not enough. Use the 1 month code. I know people are using it. So here we go, folks. 80 finishers on a Sunday. It's growing. Muckers is growing. We're growing. Fantastic. So another great turnout for the Team GRC Sunday short race. There's a race every Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon in the UK. You can see here it's 8:15 in the morning for me. Yeah, thanks, Neil. Yeah, I think that's a great turnout for a Sunday. Other people are doing other events today. Some people did the Muckers Hill Climb. So they're obviously not going to ride this. Some of the crazy ones will. Anyway, folks, I'm going to just cut it short there today. What are we at anyway, time-wise? I have no idea. Oh. Yeah, so I wasn't, actually, that works really good, like having this little laptop here. So I'm in the YouTube studio now, so I can see a little bit of a delayed what's going on screen. I can see the chat here. But Neil just typed, nice one, everyone. It instantly pops up on my secondary. You know, the secondary right here. It pops up on this laptop. Another thing too, Joey said to me yesterday, she goes, I think maybe you should move all your setup out into the bigger room. And I'm like, yes, because I was just talking about that. Kind of need her go ahead, because I think she knows I'm pretty crowded in here, and I want to make my setup really cool. Joey's working on a lot of cool stuff. I think she's designed some shirts and hoodies and stuff for Inside Cycling World. Chris Stark, enjoy the rest of your weekend, everyone, and enjoy your holiday call. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Great riding today. I got some leftover desserts. What I need to do is get another Thanksgiving dinner in, I think. Yeah, thanks, Stu. Yeah, that finish, what I have to do is I have to go to the leaderboards afterwards and start having a look at it, because it's just a swarm of riders coming in. Like, you know what I call it the freight train. It's just like a blur of riders coming straight in. Anyway, folks, we're coming up on an hour here. Gonna jump off. Got lots more stuff planned for the week. I got a lot of work to do. Okay, so anyways, I've told you some stuff. I'm also working on my, I don't know what it is, my Amazon affiliate program. It is signed up now. Rubu's been pushing me hard on it. Thank you for that. I just haven't done anything else with it. I need to design it and set up some cool stuff in there that people can go buy through their Amazon account. Basically, it's just a redirector. And when you get redirected, you pay the exact same price. Amazon says, this guy's doing something good for us. Let's give him a little kickback. That will really help the channel out. Anyways, that's all coming. Lots more stuff. Instagram's going to get into full rocket mode here right away. I know it. More to come, folks. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all your support. Have a great weekend.